This video brought to you in part by these fantastic Patreons. Patreons are the lifeblood and the backbone of this channel and help with cool things like the giveaway in the description. But let's get into the video. Hey guys, what is up and welcome to the channel. I am the Shotgun Shogun and this is going to be the next episode of Road to Legend. However, you knew that because you clicked on the video. Now, to catch up a little bit with what I have been doing over the last couple of days, this is my PvP team: Charles, Blaze Dingo, Shadow Rose, and Bell. I am using this as my cleave team, and what I did was I moved a little bit of my gear off of Charles and over onto Bell and Shadow Rose. I was finding that the gear set that I had on Charles was making him go even before Shadow Rose, and I wanted to move him back behind Bell. Now, some of you in the comments indicated that, you know, you don't need speed sets on everybody, so that got me thinking a little bit, and I changed things around. So now usually Shadow Rose or Bell will go first, followed by whoever didn't go first, then Charles, then Blaze Dingo. Now, the good thing with that is that everybody should be defense broken, and Charles and Dingo will just absolutely lay waste to them. So, to show off a little bit of my Charles gear and what I did with him, like I said, I went pretty much full crit. Now, like I said, I am a little bit over crit and I haven't finished leveling some of these things up, so things like this is probably going to go into crit hit chance. Unfortunately, I rolled a lot of effect resist, which, I mean, actually isn't too terrible. This piece of gear, it wasn't bad, but I do like the health on it, and I did get a little bit more speed. I was hoping I would get crit damage and attack, but that's pretty much how that goes. This one, not too bad. I've rolled quite a bit of speed into this, so while I took his speed gear off, he's not super slow. This one, of course, I have that for the crit hit damage on him. This one I am going to level up. I'm hoping that I get speed or flat attack. I wasn't a big fan of flat attack on this, but you gotta take what you can get. Right here, this one is actually pretty good. However, I probably could get rid of these boots, mostly because I don't need the crit hit chance, but I don't have a better pair of crit boots at the moment. So these will likely be the first thing that I swap out on him in favor of something with maybe more attack, flat base attack, or attack percent, or crit hit damage. Effectiveness is 35%. I would like it a little bit more just for that S1 attack down, but that's what I've been working on. My Shadow Rose is up to 187. I know I can do a little bit better on that, so I definitely have a few pieces that I need to swap out with better things, but she's got almost 80% effectiveness, which is pretty nice on that. Blaze Dingo, I increased his speed a little bit just so he'll go a little bit before Charles. 95% crit, 206 crit damage. So pretty much Blaze Dingo and Charles are going to be critting right out of the gate. And with Bell's effectiveness, I need to get it up a little bit. It's 45% right now. I did take away a little bit of her, well, a lot of bit of her crit chance in order to put her into speed. So she's got 193 speed, so she should be outspeeding quite a bit of people. Now, I wish that the free move around was still in play, because I might have moved some of the speed items that I have on her over onto Shadow Rose, but is what it is. I still have to level this up. This will probably give me effectiveness and hopefully crit damage. However, a little bit of extra defense is never a bad thing. Still have to finish this, leveling this up. Massive effectiveness in this. I'm hoping that the next couple of levels, the next two, go into either crit chance or maybe speed. I don't know that I necessarily need speed on her right now, but that's where we are on that. So I looked at the Guild Wars earlier, and we're going to do some Guild Wars content here. We're pretty much winning. I don't think that we're going to have too much of a trouble here. We're up against, I believe that is Chinese letters, but I could be wrong. But we are doing really well. 4210 to 3360. We took down Bronze Mirror Fort, and I was kind of looking for some people that I wanted to take on. thinking I might drop this one, but this one's a little bit easy. Only 2 level 60s, but then again, in the past, I have been bamboozled by those teams before. This one might not be bad because I do have a fairly quick Charles, and he should actually be able to make pretty clean waste of that Kisei and even that Luna. Tamarin isn't with Asaria, so don't really have to worry too much about that. Second round would just be Luna, Angelica, and we'll see on that one. But again, I don't know about that. We do have this tower, so this one isn't that great either. So a lot of their people outside of the towers are not too solid. This one would be pretty good to actually take out. What did we have here? We could finish this up. This one wouldn't be too terrible either. I could just run water against the first team. Second team should be easy peasy to clean up. So I might spend all 3 of my attacks on this one right here, but let's take a look at Silver Monarch just to see if we might have some more fun battles, because I always do like having some fun battles. This is gonna be pretty easy. This one I do not want to touch because Vildreds lately have been absolutely just straight destroying me. This one is Kairon, so this one wouldn't be too terrible. He's actually, if you put a Shadow Rose in, Shadow Rose can dispel his invulnerability. This one might be tough. We might save that one for last, but let's go back over to Dalberg Fortress and get at least 2 of our attacks out of the way. I don't want to do that one because that one is just going to be pretty easy to clean up. Hopefully somebody else can get that. We want to get a fresh half a tower. So this one has like the most 60s that I've seen so far. So let's do this one. We're going to actually run, let's run Charles. I want to see what Charles with this gear can do. So we need some speed push here. I'm actually not going to need any speed, any CR push on the second team. We can put Assassin Carjuta's good on that team. Let's see, we've got Luna on the first team. Let's just do, nah, there's 2 fire units. We don't really necessarily want to go up against we'll put Dingo on there. Actually, you know what? We'll just leave Crow on there. Why break what's not, or why fix what's not broken? So we'll do these. This should be pretty easy. Okay, oh yeah, easy peasy. These kids are slow. Super slow. Pushed back even further. I'm hoping that this just absolutely destroys somebody. Has some pretty decent damage. If we would have had a defense break on that, easy clap. If we would have ran Belle on that, actually, she would have had no problem whatsoever against that at all. I think I'll go before their Destina, so even if I'm taunted, should be pretty easy to blow her up. Oh, there we go. Done. Oh my goodness, just done. That was pretty easy. However, I didn't expect that one to be too hard. This one, wow, she's pretty quick. She's pretty quick. Let's stun this Belle. We're gonna stun Belle mostly because she is going to be the bigger threat here. Angelica's up, and this is pretty much over from here. No debuffs. We'll push you back. Oh, that literally almost just killed her. All right. Did you steal my buff? You stole my buff. Done. Done. And we will just auto this out. I did increase some of my Assassin Karjuda equipment as well. So he is a bit more on the tanky dodgy side. I have been thoroughly enjoying him. One of the big problems though is if they do focus him real early on, if he is the main focus by like a Luna, something along those lines, you do have the potential to have him get blown up really quick. So if you go up against a team that is very heavy single target damage, unless you can get him somehow faster than all of them, you don't get the evasion. So that is a bit on the detrimental side. So on this one, let's put Bell on that first team instead of Luna. I actually want to see how this works out. That second team should not be a problem either. So we will defense break. Unleash the greatest of magics here. Let's put some music on. Hell, that almost killed him. This is gonna kill at least 2 people. I'm hoping that it takes out that Angelica as well. Almost. If I had a 4th person, if Dingo was on this team as well, that would have been just done. Now I do know in this one I am bullying some lower levels. We'll do a good one on the last one. That did almost nothing. Who is she gonna attack? I think she attacks Assassin Karjuda because, oh, you attacked Crow? Oof. We will... That Bell did like no damage whatsoever. So we need to take out this Luna first. Ooh, actually, you know what? We're gonna do this because I think even with the disadvantage, this is gonna do a pile of damage. Let's see if this takes out this Bell. Oh, close. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me when I should have just taken out that that Luna instead. Oh wow. That Luna has like no hit points. She's provoked. So I get what they were trying to do here. They were trying to have a team that relied on Bell being really quick in order to get defense break, and then have Luna do massive amounts of damage and just kill people. But unfortunately, the problem with that is that you do need Bell to have some damage. Like, otherwise you just kind of have like a semi, and not useless character, but she's definitely not that amazing if all you're using her for is defense break. Like a good Bell will just one-shot people. Like, you can use Bell to a point against like a Crow or a Tywin tank. She's good against Angelica as well, just because it's based off of total hit points. her S1 anyways, and it just makes it a lot easier to chunk through an Angelica. So let's go find somebody who will put up a good challenge. CDOM. I feel like I'm gonna actually get straight up destroyed by that team. They definitely stacked one tower. This actually shouldn't be too bad. Draw against Nano. I should be able to outspeed this first team, no problem. Second team's gonna suck because Assyria is going to cool down Tamarin. But what I can do is I can outspeed second team and bring Luna to drop Tamarin ASAP, which is actually what we'll do. We'll put Luna in the second team. Where'd you go? We'll do Luna, Shadow Rose, and I need to drop. You know what? Let's actually just put Belle in here. We'll put Belle on that team. First team will do we'll do DN actually. Let's do DN Charles. I don't have a defense break though. That is the problem. Well, I have a defense break, but it is Assassin Carjuda. I'm not going to be able to outspeed most of them. Well, Tenebra I won't be able to outspeed. I'm hoping that I can outspeed the Angelica. Second team should be pretty easy. Belle will outspeed all of them. Shadow Rose should outspeed them. All right, let's see how this does. I'm banking on the DN buffs just to increase the damage that Charles does. Oh wow, Charles actually outspeeds my DN. Rough. Did not expect that. And that Angelica is pretty fast actually. And she has immunity. Okay, so Tenebra is going to do some damage. So actually, we will do this to try to negate some of the damage that Tenebra is going to do. Expected that. She's immune. What? Oh, wow. She has no hit points. She must be built for nothing but attack damage. I feel like I'm gonna get one shot here. What? I don't understand what happened. Maybe that Tenebra has no gear on. Oh man, I love when that hits. I'm pretty sure that Tenebra has no gear, because whatever she just did nothing. Rip. Yeah. Definitely did not expect that. That's for sure. We'll drop you. I'm pretty sure that the Angelica will heal, but that's fine because we can just follow up on that. Does like nobody on this dude's team have gear on? I don't think they do. actually. Maybe this dude completely ripped all of his gear off while there was still free gear exchange and forgot to put it back on, because I should not be able to do that much damage to an Angelica. I was expecting to come into this having a tough time, but it's not looking like it. So Assyria is gonna go, but I don't think that she'll be able to speed increase that okay, yeah, like none of this dude's characters have gear. They can't. That Tamarin does, though. I'm actually not worried about the Tamarin. I'm just gonna blow up this Luna, actually. Boom. We'll follow up on her after this. Alright, unhealable. Take it. Did she 6-turn? Oh no, she 6-turned Tamarin to my song. But you do not have an attacker to do much with. Luna is going to miss. Defense break. Taking out that Luna early was probably the absolute best option. Oh, I was kind of hoping for... Okay, that didn't do much. The Sword of Flowers. She might do some damage to Luna. Ouch. Alright, take her out. Easy clap, boys. That would have actually been pretty tough had they not taken out... Had I not taken out Luna first. But overall, that was not that great of a fight. I was pretty disappointed. I was looking forward to something a little bit tougher, but yeah, that guy had to have forgotten his gear. But there you go, guys. The Shogunate... I can't see a way that we lose this one, which then we'll win and we will end up with another 3-star artifact. Our rank is pretty low right now. We're only 1290 or 1269. But we've got a lot of people that are leveling up. So hopefully we will be up there. We're definitely not Ambition or any of those boys up there, but we'll get there. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit subscribe, smash that bell notification, hit me with a like and a comment, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.